Hey, what's up, what's up, what's up? How you doing? How you been? What's going on? What's good? How you getting it in? Body getting the fuzzy? What's going on? What's going on? It is a day of another day of another day that we call Wednesday. Anybody being said, what's going to people? I want to talk to you about the story at hand now. This is an anti-gay slash basically someone who has a problem with gay people and stuff, and this guy seemed to be very mentally ill. Now this happened in Bed-Stuy, Brooklyn, and this is the story at hand. Check this out.
NYPD, a man yelling anti-gay slurs slashes man in the face at Bed-Stuy restaurant, stabs another outside. Now this happened on March the 8th, which is actually today. In New York, police are searching for a suspect who has slashed two people while uttering the anti-gay slurs in Brooklyn around 5 a.m. Sunday morning. Police said the two men left Langston's, a gay bar, and stopped for a bit to eat at Crown Fried Chicken on Fulton Street in Bed-Stuy, Brooklyn. Now, the police said, unprovoked, the suspect made anti-gay remarks, said, "I'm going to shoot this place up," and then took out a sharp object and slashed the 34-year-old on the side of his face. The suspect then went outside and stabbed the 24-year-old man twice in the torso and slashed him on the shoulder while again making anti-gay slurs, police said. Now, the victims were taken to the hospital where they are treated for injuries and released. After all I've done, I just sit back and thank God I'm alive. Always remember, God had a plan. He kept me, and I'm grateful. Wally Bennett, one of the victims, wrote on Facebook after attack. Now, Muhammad Chowder was working alone behind the counter in the morning, 5 or 6 that time, between 5 and 6, that time it was very busy and a lot of people out there, Chowdhury said, adding that it's not unusual to hear commotion before the restaurant closes in the morning of the weekend. Now, Brooklyn residents called the incident hideous, that if this has happened to someone in the LGBT community, it's just hindrance. Terrell Hamlet of New York said, it shouldn't happen to anybody. Nobody should have gone through that. Police have released a surveillance video of the suspect, and who described as a black man between the ages of 20 and 26 years old and about 150 pounds. Now, of course, they got the crime type and stuff out there. So basically, they're asking anyone with information is asked to call the police, the New York NYPD Crime Stoppers hotline. Of course, at 1-800-577-TIPS. And in case you don't know what TIPS number is 1-800-577-8477, or if in Spanish, 1-888-57-PISTA, or 1-800-577-4782, or you could text Crime Stoppers and stuff, at 274-637, and crimes and enter TIPS 577. Now, here is the video that's coming up so you can get much more clarity and maybe even a better look at this guy, that's on the search if you could find him and stuff like that. And, I want you to get an idea as far as it being active so you can really get into the scene as far as, what this victim went through, actually both of them and stuff, so you can get an idea. So check this out. This is the footage right here.
Clear picture of who police are looking for. They say it's just before he came after two men inside this Crown Fried Chicken on Fulton Street in Bed-Stuy around 5 o'clock Sunday morning. Police say the two left Langston's, a gay bar, and stopped into the Crown Fried Chicken to eat. That's when, unprovoked, this unidentified man made anti-gay remarks, said, "I'm going to shoot this place up." He then took out a sharp object and slashed one of the men in the face. He went outside and stabbed another man twice in the torso and shoulder, making more anti-homophobic slurs. Mohammed Chowdhury was working alone behind the counter early that morning.
5 to 6, that time is very busy. Maybe a lot of people there.
He says he heard the commotion, which isn't unusual, before the restaurant closes at 6 o'clock in the morning on weekends. One of the victims posting this after the attack. After all I've been through, I just sit back and thank God I'm alive. Always remember God had planned. He's kept me, and I'm grateful.
If this has something to do with the LGBT community, it's just heinous. It shouldn't happen. It shouldn't happen to anybody. Nobody should have to go through that.
Again, here is the picture who police are looking for. This is the attacker. If you know this person or their whereabouts, you're asked to call the police.
Here is this picture once again, so you can get an idea what he looks like, you know, because we're not safe until this man is off the streets, because basically as long as he's out, everybody who's in New York City that may be in the LGBT, whatever case may be, he may just be targeting anyone. So until he's caught, you know, make sure you get a good look at him and make sure you get that number and keep your eye open for him.
Okay, you see that? So if you have any information, you know, leading to him, or you can see him, or you look at this picture really well, you know, make sure you look for this guy if you see him, if you're out and about and stuff, especially if you're in New York. You know, he was basically, they were coming from a nightclub and stuff, Langston, which is a gay club in New York City, and they were having a good time out, and basically, after a good time, they went to go get something to eat, and they walked into basically a wild house and stuff, and this guy just basically stabbed and, you know, sliced him in the face and everything, you know, and he hasn't been found yet, so he's out there, still out there in the prowl, basically. So if you're out there and start walking around, you know, you're minding your business, this man is up to no good. He already done stabbed one, sliced another one, and basically everybody is out here living your life, and this guy's on the hunt. So it's just food for thought. I want to put it out there, you know, in case you're out there, you know, out and about and stuff, and, you know, you're minding your business. You have someone that's out there up to no good and stuff, and, you know, as soon as we can get him off the streets and stuff, we'd be much more safer, at least one person safer. You know, as far as being slashed and basically try to kill him, because the grateful thing about it is that they get to walk away from this, but a lot of times people are not able to walk away to tell their story. So, you know, if you know people that's in the LGBT, or people that are different, or people that don't believe in these type of hate crimes and stuff, here's your time to stand up and stuff, and, you know, fight for a better cause. And like I said before, if you've seen his picture, or, you know, if he looks familiar to you, or if you got a tip or something, you could always call in and stuff, you know, and remain anonymous and stuff, to let them know that, hey, he's in my building, he's around my area, you know, to try to give up, because, you know, you never know, you could be the next victim. Anyway, that being said, I just wanted to share this story with you as far as, you know, of course, the hate crime. Unfortunately, as of 2017, I have a feeling I'm going to be doing a lot more of these videos, which I do not want to do, but I have to keep you informed of what's going on in the world, especially the LGBT. So, I want to give you a heads up in case you're out and about. So, anyway, that being said, I want to let you know that I love you, and I want to thank you for watching. Desiree.